Abs harder than your anime addiction, veins so sexy they make your waifu look bad, and muscle cuts that are deeper than the childhood trauma of every shonen MC. Those are things that every anime physique ever needs. And in this video I'll be breaking down the exact process and strategies that I use to go from a side character to main character aesthetics all in 1 year. We'll break this video up into 3 sections. Number 1, the ground rules. Those are the things that you need to master and always keep in mind. They are like the Haki in One Piece. Next up, we'll talk about specific strategies that make you not hate your life when you're on a cut and enable you to go to social events, eat your favorite foods, or eat meals that are bigger than Goku's biggest feast. And lastly, we'll talk about training and recovery so you can still make progress, make gains, or in the worst case, you won't lose muscle. So no more wasting time, let's dive into the basics. So anime level shredded is at like 10 to 12% body fat, which is quite tough to reach but pretty easy to sustain once you reach it. To lose weight, we need to burn more calories than we consume, so we need a calorie deficit. We can do that by either lowering our calorie intake or increasing our calorie burn. This is the number 1 thing that we always need to do and always need to fulfill to actually lose weight. If we want to lower our calories but still want to keep full, we should, number 1, prioritize protein, so things like chicken, beef, tofu, fish, beans, cheese, you get the drill. And also eat more high volume fruits, so veggies, fruits, stuff that has a lot of water in it, so we can get more food in and still feel full and don't get hungry. And lastly, we should replace soda or sugary drinks with water or tea, or if you need something sweet, go for zero drinks, because liquid calories are like the biggest waste of calories that you can ever consume. The second way that we can create a calorie deficit is by increasing the amount of calories that we burn daily. It's way easier than most people think, and you don't need no magic pill, you don't need no freaking Sensibino or whatever. The first change we're going to make is to drink 1 more liter of water per day. This will help you keep full but also boost metabolism, because the body has to use the water and recycle it in a way. The next change that we should make is to try to move a bit more. You don't have to make a conscious effort, but maybe try to get out of the bus like 2 stops earlier, take the stairs a few more times, or walk to get groceries instead of taking the car or a commute. That's like another easy 100 to 150 calories per day that you'll just burn off without even noticing it. The third change is to simply eat a bit more protein, because protein has a higher thermic effect than carbs or fats. This will help you burn like another 50 to 100 calories basically automatically. All those things combined is like 200 to 400 calories more that you can consume binging your favorite anime or your favorite YouTuber. When picking how high your deficit should be, you should always remember that cutting is not a sprint but a marathon. Your favorite MC didn't do it in a day, a week, or even a month, and the sad truth is you won't either. You need a bit of time to cut cleanly. This means that a lower deficit is better most of the time. Aim for like 300 to 500 calories here. This way you'll feel way less miserable on a cut, it won't even feel like dieting, especially in the first few months, and you'll keep more muscle or even build some to impress your gym crush, or worst case your grandma or something. Lastly, you'll definitely need to get in more protein on a cut. Primarily to have your fart smell like radioactive waste, but secondly also to, of course, keep more muscle, keep more performance, or in the best case, build more muscle. Aim for like 2 times your body weight in kilograms or 1 time your body weight in pounds. That's literally all the basics. It's actually so simple to get to like Toji level shredded. Just always remember that consistency will beat perfection 10 out of 10 times. So try to do the right things 85 to 90% of the time, but do it for months and years, rather than doing the right things 100% of the time but only for a few weeks or maybe a few months. Let's now get into the specific strategies to not make your life feel like shit on a cut. So my number 1 strategy on a cut is what I like to call protein cycling. It's based on the principle that getting enough protein in total per day is way more important than having it spread out evenly over all of our meals. This basically means that we can prioritize protein earlier in the day a lot and then eat like a freaking pig in the afternoon or evening. Please don't actually do that, but you get the point. So what I do is I prioritize protein at breakfast. I'd get like 60 grams of protein in there and maybe also a few carbs, just because it was my pre-workout most of the time. So something like Greek yogurt with berries and honey, or oats with protein powder and a banana or something. Then I'd go train, Then I'd have my post-workout meal with like 60 to 70 grams of protein again, and also some carbs just to recover after my workout. It would probably be something like chicken with rice or pasta with beef, the classics. This would leave me later in the day with a lot of carbs, a lot of fats and very little protein to still fill up. So I could legit eat what I wanted. I had pizza like 3 to 4 times per week just because I didn't want to skip it and it's one of my favorite foods. My second strategy was to remake my favorite foods just with lower calories and more protein. I would do that by making smart food swaps like cheese for low fat cheese. Instead of full fat 20% beef mince, I would go for light beef mince. Instead of regular pasta, I'd use protein pasta. Or I try to incorporate a bit more veggies just to boost the volume and lower the average calories. Will food taste a bit worse by doing those swaps? Of course, but it won't be like 1997 Berserk to 2016 Berserk. It will still be good and will still satisfy you. And my last strategy that I want to talk about is that I just keep busy. Most people eat or especially snack a lot out of boredom because they don't have anything else to do. So if you just keep busy, so I recommend you legit just binge some 12 episode anime that will have you crying for weeks. Or if you want to hate your life, you can grind League of Legends or something. If that's what it takes, bro, I don't make the rules. Incorporating those will make the process like 10 times easier, trust me. Now let's talk training and recovery. This one's pretty simple. You should train as if you were trying to gain muscle and build strength. Same intensity, same volume, same mindset to gain muscle and strength. The same anime edits playing when working out. Combining this mindset with enough protein will result in basically no muscle loss and probably even some gain. And if you can't keep up the same intensity in training, your deficit is probably a bit too high, so try to lower it. And for recovery, there's only a small change because our body has a bit less resources, so we need to help him just a little bit. You can think of it like the ki in Dragon Ball Z. When we're on a cut and are feeding our body a bit less, our ki reserves are a bit lower, so we might need to sleep for like an extra half an hour or do a mobility like 10 minutes more per week. This will help our body regain the little bit of ki that it was missing because of the missing food, and will improve our recovery enough so we can still make gains. But the change is only minimal, so don't overthink too much here. And that's it. Cutting is not complicated, fitness isn't complicated, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe to join the community. And always remember to work hard and be kind to yourself and anyone else.